Howdy, howdy, this is Mr. Potter. What I've got here is kind of a collection of all of the VR and AR type equipment that we've been doing throughout the past few years. You may recall that we've got quite a few 360-degree spherical video, which we've done with the Ricoh cameras that we purchased using our GoFundMe we had a couple of years ago. I'd been using the Google Cardboard for quite a while to show these spherical videos, and then I got the 3M 3D viewer. I purchased it off of eBay a while back. It's a nice polystyrene, but it's not a very effective viewer. But recently I got these two things, and what's really amazing is that they're actually from San Antonio, which is where I'm from. Merge VR is a company here in San Antonio, and they make virtual reality and augmented reality equipment. And so we've got two things here from Merge. The first thing is the Merge virtual reality headset, which we're going to take a look at. And then we have the AR VR Merge Cube, which allows us to hold holograms in our hand and manipulate them. It's quite interesting, and we're going to take a look at both of these in today's video. So we're going to start by unboxing the goggles. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the seal. There we go. That cut. Not quite. There we go. Will this let us in, or do I need to do the other side? I need to do the other side. Okay. There we are. So one of the things that I noticed right off the bat, it's got this little hole here. And if you feel, this is actually a very soft plastic in here, like a neoprene type rubber, as opposed to this, which is kind of almost like a polystyrene, a very hard but fragile type thing. I've got more of these tabs. Let me get rid of those real quick. Okay, that should get us in. Maybe. If I can get this in, that would be great. There we are. All right. So now we got our box here. And our VR headset. Excellent. So it comes in purple, pink. It does come in a traditional black, more traditional colors, but I like the more garish colors. It's got this adjustable headset on here, and you can put your phone in here or some other type of device, so you can see how to do this. It's got lens protectors we are going to need to remove. We're going to put our phone in here, and then we'll be able to adjust things. So got lens protectors to take care of here. Go ahead and take those off. And then what's nice about these headsets is because they're using your phone, you don't necessarily have to have software with them. For example, Google will often let you use the Google app to view spherical videos. Let me try and pull one up real quick. So normally what happens in a spherical video is that as you move your phone around, the accelerometers in here will allow you to see the action in all 360 degrees of video. And then down here, if you see this little icon that says looks like goggles, if you press that, then what will happen is that it'll actually do each of those views for you in the eye holes of whatever VR box you're using. Now this works with the Google Cardboard, but it'll also work with the Merge VR viewer. So that's something we're going to experiment with in just a bit. But the other thing I want to take a look at in today's video is the AR VR Cube. And of course, the idea with this cube is that there are enough little signs. There are 6 sides to this cube, and each side has some intricate pattern that's recognized by the software. And what the software does is whenever it sees this intricate pattern, it's going to, instead of showing that pattern, it's actually going to overlay an image on top of it. So we've got our device here. I'm going to need that sheet of paper in just a bit. So it's got a place for you to put your mobile device if you want to look at it. And then the cube itself is right here. So this is our cube case and stand. It also has that neoprene rubber feel to it. And of course, notice how each one of these sides has a very intricate pattern on it. And what happens is the device that we're going to be using will take a look at those patterns and manipulate it in different ways. So I'm going to go ahead and put the cube here. I'm going to get my device out again. And according to the package, if we visit vrtest.ninja, which is a rather peculiar address, but if we do vrtest.ninja, then we should, so notice it says the VR AR Ninja test your device compatibility and readiness for mobile, virtual, and augmented reality. And it's going to test our operating sensors, our display quality, and performance. And it says that we're excellent. Okay. So it says take the first steps into VR, try the welcome to virtual reality. So let's try and view this. And so it's got different apps that we can do based on the cube. So we're going to download a couple of these apps and we're going to test them out with the cube. All right, so we've got the cube in front of us here. Notice how once it actually reads it, it's actually putting information on each of these things. So I've got piranha, I've got campfire, trippy cube, fireworks, fruit slice, Pokeminion, Octopet. So I can choose from a lot of different things here. This is, this is called things. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this castle, be ruler of your very own mini kingdom, and marvel at your offensive citizens celebrate their king, you. So I'm going to go ahead and launch it. Maybe. No, I want to launch it. Come on. Okay, so I touched the screen to get to launch. So now here's my kingdom. And of course I can rotate my cube around. If I turn it this way, I can see my kingdom from the top. And then at the bottom, merge castle. All right, cool. So now if I hit this little back arrow, that's going to take me back to my menu. I can do my Starfighter, navigate treacherous valleys and battle alien foes on your way to last victory. So what's happening here is I still have this normal cube, but as I tilt the cube back and forth, left and right, my phone is putting a augmented reality on top of what it's recording. Oh, I got bullets and stuff too. Let's go ahead and hit the back button. So Boxopolis, let's try that one. This will be the last one we do. Experience a bird's eye view as you hold this mini city in your hand. Well, we've already done that one. We've already done a city type thing. Flexi cheese. Let's try this one then. Okay, so this is supposed to be pliable cheese. Let's see if I stretch it. Not sure how to stretch this. But basically the cube, I'm not sure what to do here. Let's find something else we can do that's interesting for our last thing. Hollow body. Learn about the human body as you get up close and personal with the organs of the body. Cool. So tilting this, notice that the skull has inertia to it. And I can talk about the different things, like I can talk about the maxilla, the temporal bone. If I rotate it, I can rotate it completely around. So basically this allows me to model a lot of things. The intricate patterns on the cube itself allow me to allow the phone to really keep track of what's going on here, and I can rotate this completely, and the phone does a pretty good job of putting it. It's only when I actually cover up essential parts of this that it gets confused and can't render. So this is a really interesting cube. I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. I'm going to have a lot of fun putting it together with the VR headset, and I'm going to take a look at that later on. So once again, this is Mr. Potter. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.